Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky, and today we are going to be creating a layout. Today we are going to scrap lift this layout that I made of Riley quite some time ago. I want to keep the basic shape and concept of this layout and also pull in the rounded corners and the photo corners that are on that original layout. I picked out several photos that I thought would work and also several Picture My Life cards from the In Full Bloom collection. You can see them right there. Right here is a scrap that we are going to be using as one of our layers. And I'm also going to be pulling out that piece of white cardstock to map my photo in. These papers over to the right that we're going through right here, those are from the In Full Bloom collection by Close to My Heart. Also, the mix-in paper pack is in there, as well as some papers from the In Full Bloom Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. This time around, I'm not following the Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. I'm just going to be putting together, like this one right here, that's from the Workshop Kit. I'm just going to be putting together layouts using these dies, these die cuts right here, as well as some of the papers that came in that Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. I do want to use this piece up at the top. You saw the original did have a strip that went across the top of the layout. I do want to keep this piece right here for that. I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut that out. Now, I did do this on a previous layout because I knew I wanted to use that, and then later ended up using it for something else on the other side of the paper. So now I am really actually going to use that cute little strip. It's kind of like a doily strip. It's really cute. So you can see here of all those photos that I had, I did choose to use this azalea photo. We will come back and revisit the photo situation later on in the video, because you can see it's a very bright, vibrant color. I've played with the In Full Bloom collection before and actually wanted to add kind of a wild berry color, so I didn't want to do it again this time. So that paper will probably end up or that photo will end up being exchanged for something else. So here's a scrap piece of paper that I said we were going to use. We are using this as the big mat around the photo right here. We'll go ahead and commit to that and trim it down. I do leave probably about 1/2 inch all the way around the photo. In the original, you can see that it does continue to have squared off edges, but I am going to end up, when I start corner rounding, I will end up corner rounding this photo as well, or not the photo, but the mat, whereas in the original we didn't do that. So like you saw in the beginning or up front, we had chosen several of the Picture My Life cards. You can see them right here. So now I'm going to go ahead and make my final selection. I really liked this green plaid, and I also liked this one to be a banner down at the bottom. Now the green plaid, I was going to extend it to each side of the photo. When I go ahead here and put it down, I flip it over and see the black, and I love that so much better. That just made it pop, right? Flipping that over to the black side. So we're going to go ahead and keep it on the black side. I'm going to go through a few more cards and see what we can use. I really liked this card, but I'm going to pass on it. This one I do love. I love that film strip. I did pull out the stamp and die set from the card kit, or the card making workshop. It has a film strip die in it, so I did pull that out, but we are not going to end up using that on this layout. I will have, however, cut out that film strip on that Picture My Life card, and we will be using that. So here I decided to go ahead and cut this in half. Maybe that would work a little bit better. I'm going to use this green card and cut this in half as well and put a little bit on both sides. Once I pulled that card out, I was like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have cut that black one. So you're going to see I kind of line it back up like I'm putting it back together, but we're just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to keep that as a short piece and add that green right on here. Yeah, I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. This other one, it does stay long though. You know, whatever. We're going to put the green over on top of it. You saw that green card came out of this little layered stack right here. Sometimes with my scraps, before I put all my stuff back up, I'll take some of the scraps or some little pieces and just kind of put them together like I'm making a cluster or layers or whatnot. That's why these were all stuck together, because I was playing with them a few days ago and you know, I just decided not to go with whatever I was doing a few days ago. You can see there I did add the piece up at the top. We are gonna make that go over to the left hand side of the page. Right now it's at the right hand side like the original, but we are gonna move it over to the left hand. Now on the original there's only one banner coming down out of it. In this instance we are going to be using two pieces. We're going to be using the black as well as that blue. I did pull out my little corner chomper here, and we're going to chomp, chomp, chomp all these corners. That's cute, right? I really liked how that came out in the original one as well, that little area up at the top. In the original one, we had like wood veneer or whatnot up there. This one's going to be a little bit different, but I really still enjoy it. I think actually this layout, I think, is a lot cuter than the original layout. So maybe that means I'm progressing in my scrapbooking. My scrapbooking talent might be progressing a little bit, because I do like this one quite a bit better. I'm not here recently, or the more I scrapbook, I don't really get married to ideas as much as I used to. I'd be married to an idea and I would refuse to change. Like for example, here, that photo is not working. That with that azalea photo, because of the color, it's so vibrant. I love that photo. I need to reprint it, because what I'm going to end up doing is right here, I'm just moving on thinking about it. If I have to think about something, I'll move on to something else while I'm thinking about it. So that's what I'm doing right here. But I will end up trading out that photo for the dog photos of Bonnie. Well, this photo right here, I'm just cutting a banner. Boop. That's how I cut my banners. I don't do that. Well, that's not true. Occasionally I'll do the measuring of it and then cut it up the center and then in the sides, but not very often. Anywho, I like right here. Okay, so I go to pull this photo up, and I even use my little magic tool to try to get the photo up off of this background paper. It is not coming up. So what we are going to do, and it's fine because we can reprint this photo, it's absolutely fine. What we are going to do is we're going to stick these photos of Bonnie just right on top of that. We're just going to layer these photos up. You're not going to be able to see the azalea one here. Bam. I just put this photo right down over the top of the other one because I couldn't get the other one up. And it's fine because we can reprint it. So there you go. You can see right here I am trying to build my layers back up because the orientation of our photo changed. It was portrait, now it's landscape. So the design around the sides with the picture my life cards is going to be just a little bit different, right? Because it's like the height is shorter now. So we're going to have to rearrange that just a little bit. And in fact, I actually think being landscape, this works out quite a bit better. Look how cute that is, right? I will go ahead and commit to the placement of these pieces where they are. I think it looks really cute and a lot better than it did in a portrait. So yeah, I'm really happy that I've got over that thing where I have an idea and I have to do that idea. I'm glad I've got over that, because now I can, when something's not working, I can just switch it up and go with something else. And so that took me quite a while to learn. Here I am going to go ahead and cut out that film strip off of that picture my life card. I'm going to just tuck it in between these two layers right here. That is so cute, guys. Look how cute it is. Look over on the right hand side. I did take that other film strip right there. I'm showing you photo corners. I took that other film strip and just cut off the edges. I thought I would use these kind of as photo corners. So I wrapped it around there and I'm like, no, I don't like that at all. So I will take some of that plaid picture my life card and go ahead and trim some of that up and use as photo corners. I just took it from the side. I'm over there at my trimmer right now. See, I'm taking these two. The way I do these, they're like faux photo corners, you know, whatever. I fold them down, both sides down like that, and then kind of tuck it in. We're going to work on this a little bit longer. We're going to, sorry about that, there's a truck going by. I'm sitting outside. I'm enjoying the time outside before it starts being hot as Hades. So yeah, anyways, that's how I did it right there. See how I folded that in and then tucked it over the corner? Here I'm trying out the film strip, and then I'm also trying out the other one. That little piece of the film strip is just too small, so we are going to go with this one. So again, we're going to fold it over like that, and then we're going to crease it and fold the other side over. And I'm going to try and get those lines kind of straight-ish, you know, whatever. And I'm going to trim that off, and then bam, it just goes under there. I put adhesive, when I do my photo corners like this, I like to put adhesive on the back to where it's not really stuck to the photo, it's stuck to the mat that's behind the photo. So that works pretty good for me. I'm going to go ahead and do this other side as well. You can see everything else is already glued down except for this photo, but we'll go ahead and glue that down as well and start with our embellish. Now we're fixing to get to the fun part where we get to embellish. So this right here is basically the base of our layout. It's really cute, right? I don't think we need a whole lot more than this. I am going to go ahead and pull out these die cuts. These came in the workshop kit, and I actually think they're a little bit different than the ones that you can purchase just the die cuts on their own from Close to My Heart. I actually think these ones might be a little bit different. I'm going to have to go look. I feel like I noticed that before and probably said something, but I can't remember exactly what all is different. So I did take some of these flowers out of the die cuts that were in the workshop kit, and also this cute little light bulb. I wanted to tie in the light bulb because you see I did use that light bulb paper. Nothing on here is like a bright idea or anything like that, but this is actually a photo of Bonnie, and I can see where we're at. This is one of the first dates we went on with Bonnie. So this is one of Bonnie and I's first dates is what I'm calling it. She went out to lunch with us once when we were, you know, way back in the beginning. So it was one of our first dates, and it was pretty fun. I'm going to write about that on the card that says noted. That card, I think I already said that, is from the workshop kit as well. Here's a sticker. It says just the sweetest. I am going to put that up at the top later on, and I will put some foam tape underneath it to pop it up. That's going to serve as my title. I know it's so tiny, but once I finish this, I was looking for something I could use as a larger title. I wasn't sure where I'd put it, but I was looking for something I could use as a larger title, but I didn't really find anything that was satisfactory to me. So yeah, we just are going to use that just the sweetest as our title. This sticker right here, I really want to use it. You can see I'm turning it sideways. I'm turning it all sorts of different ways. I do put it down on the page with I use that anti-static pouch, so there's no sticky on it really, and so I put it down here sideways. It's not bad, but I will come back to that and we will change our mind. I also really liked this camera sticker, so we're going to go ahead and put that down as well. I was thinking that would look cool doubled up over the camera print, and then I changed my mind and was like, no, we can have a camera over there and a camera over here, and I'll kind of tie it in a little bit. So I decided to put the camera over here on the right hand side. Now, this is where I go ahead and decide to do this sticker straight up. I will tuck some bits under here, but you can see over on the left hand side how I have tucked under there a little flower. I'm taking that light bulb away, and we're gonna grab another one of those little flowers to tuck under there, just so again it kind of mimics each other. I will say that in the end, on the left-hand side, I do take that black away. I don't know, I just thought it was too much, that black leaf over there. But the leaves over on the right-hand side, we keep. Here I found that film strip that I was gonna do as a photo corner. I am gonna go ahead and just stick it at the top of this sticker. So now we have some more of that film strip print going on in the page. Also a little bit more black, which is, you know, cool. Go ahead and stick that down. My liquid adhesive I'm using is that art glitter glue. I don't know why, I just really love that adhesive. That's my preferred. We're going to go ahead and stick this down under the photo. Alrighty, this is going to be so cute. So far with this collection, I've been working on it for the past couple of days, and I think I've made like 3 layouts, including this one. And that's not including the ones that we did earlier this month. There might be like 5 layouts so far. So cute. All quite a bit different. I'm going to have to put together a video and show you how those came out. So we are committing to the placement of these. You can see I just put some foam tape under that. I do love the foam tape. I like to have dimension and shadowing. I think it's fabulous. We're going to go ahead and commit to the placement of these flowers. Put a little adhesive on the back of this one as well. This one we're going to tuck like so, and then we're going to layer this other one under our camera. Since we have adhesive on the back of all of them, we're able to put them all down basically at the same time. That's perfect. Looks so cute. I'm not sure about the mint color of the word phrase, but it does work for me because I did put those mint flowers in, one on either side. I did pull this little teeny tiny butterfly out of the die pack. We are going to put it there just so we can get a little bit more black. And then we're going to commit to the placement of these. I thought we already put this down. Huh. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and tuck that under and put all the different bits down with our ATG gun and commit to this butterfly. Guys, after we do that, oh no, we are going to put black leaves down on one side. And the black leaves that are going to be on the left-hand side, we do go ahead and we forego that. We don't end up putting the leaves on the other side. Oh yes, and here we go. We do have our little title, very, very small title. I don't think there's a scrapbooking rule on how big your title has to be, or if you even need one. So there you go. This is going to serve as our tiny title, just the sweetest, and Bonnie really is. FYI, she is pregnant. I know. That's all we do to this, guys. I want to thank you so much for joining me. We will have some photos coming up here in a minute. Looking at these close-ups. Please check the links down below if you'd like to support my channel, beckybidding.closetomyheart.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.